Hey, what's up everybody? Ralph here. So today's topic, I want to talk to you guys about inquiries and how long they stay in your credit report. I'm going to keep this video nice and short, all right? So before we begin, there are two different types of inquiries. They have a hard inquiry and they have a soft inquiry, all right? Now, soft inquiries they don't really affect your credit score. These tend to be like, say this, if you're applying for a job, your employer, before they decide to hire you, they want to make sure they check on your credit report to make sure that you're not struggling financially. So they want to make sure that everything is okay, and just make sure you have good habits when it comes to finances. Now, it's the hard inquiries that stay in your credit report for a while. Now, these are when, let's say you're applying for a mortgage, or you're applying for an auto loan, or let's say you're applying for a credit card. These tend to stay. These are where the lenders, they pull your credit to make sure your credit score is good, to make sure that to see how much debt that you had before they give you the loan or the credit card. These tend to stay on your credit report for about 2 years. All right. Then after 2 years, they tend to drop off. Now, if they don't drop off, you want to make sure you're checking your credit report and making sure that you get taken off after those 2 years. So the thing is, you want to be careful with that, because inquiries only account for about 10% of your credit score. And even though that doesn't sound like a lot, these things can add up fast if you're not responsible with it. Where a lot of people get in trouble is they're applying for a lot of credit, and in particular, let's say they're applying for a loan. For some reason, you got to watch these car dealerships. Like when you're applying for a car dealership loan, they'll pull your credit multiple times, and you'll tend to see people that struggle with the credit report, like let's say you have a bad credit score, they tend to have a lot of inquiries. And the thing is, with lenders, they don't like to see that, because then they're trying to figure out why are you applying for credit so much. They probably think that you're in a bad financial situation. They're like, all right, we may want to take a pause on giving this person money, because they look like they're in desperate need of cash. So you want to make sure you're very responsible with when you're applying for credit, because these things add up. Now, they only take about maybe 6 points, but let's see, if you're constantly trying to get access to credit cards and mortgage loans and all that, those things add up fast, and they can bring your score down tremendously. So you want to make sure you're careful with that, and make sure you're very responsible applying for credit cards, applying for loans, auto or mortgage. So you want to make sure you be careful of that, because lenders see that and they think you're a risky borrower. All right, they're like, all right, why does this person need money so bad? So they think that you're struggling for cash, and that you may be you're high risk of not paying them back. Right? So yeah, so it takes about 2 years for a hard inquiry to get off your credit report. There are ways to get it off sooner than that, but that's for a different video. But if you applied for a credit card 2 years ago, and you see 2 years later that it's still on there, you want to make sure you call them up or write them a letter to make sure it gets taken off. Right? So I hope you found this helpful. If you got any questions, make sure to leave a comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. All right? Take care. Later.